Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about more Colourpop products. Recently, I'd say in the last month or two, I purchased another order with the Hello, You Had Me at Hello, as well as their Super Shock shadows that they just released, I would say within the last month. I also finally purchased the concealer, so we'll be using this in the video today as well. I tried filming this video a couple weeks ago and I realized that I didn't have my mic on the whole entire time. So this is my second attempt trying to film this and hopefully it will go up tonight. This is the look that I created. I am loving the Super Shock Nova shadows that just came out. They are so gorgeous and that's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just make sure to keep on watching. Alright, so as I stated in the intro, I'm going to go through all the Colourpop products that I have recently purchased. Now, mind you, this is the second time I've tried filming this video. The first time my mic was not on and I realized it at the very end, so here we go, take two. So I'm going to be using the You Had Me at Hello palette. I know this is not new, but it's one of the newer ones that have just come out. Like I said, I have already used this, but I will be inserting swatches for you guys, and this is what the palette looks like that we're working with today. And then I am going to be using a couple of the Supernova shadows as well, and I will swatch these when we use them in the tutorial. I'm probably only going to use the Firecracker color, but I will swatch the other one that I got is the Walk of Fame, so I will swatch both of those for you as well. And I did also purchase the concealer. I have been using this concealer nonstop and I really like it. I got it in the color medium 30 and I do really like it. I do notice that when it sets it does darken a little bit, but I'm okay with that because it looks pretty light in the tube, but when I use it and put powder it actually turns out it's actually really beautiful, and I absolutely love that concealer. I also picked up the Super Shock shadow in DGAF. I have yet to use this, but it's so pretty. I'll give you guys a little look at that. And it's got chunks of gold glitter reflexes in it, so I'll swatch it for you guys just so you can see what it looks like. I haven't used it yet, but it is so pretty. I need to use it. And of course, I'm like horrible at swatches, but that is what the swatch looks like right there. I really need to use this color. I have yet to use it on my eyes, but I am going to. I just wanted to show you guys a swatch of that. It's so pretty. I need to do a tutorial just using this, maybe in a get ready with me, because it's just so reflective and gold and so beautiful. Also, I did pick up the Hidden Agendas 3-pack Ultra Satin Lip Trio. The colors were Stud, Rain, and Mystic, and I will show you guys swatches of that when we do our lips. So let's go ahead and jump right into the review on these products. Let's get started. Jumping off, I already have my brows done. I don't have any makeup actually on, but I'm going to go ahead and just pin my hair back. And I'm probably not going to do a full tutorial with like my face makeup. I'll come back and do the concealer, but I want to mainly focus on the products that I purchased from Colourpop. So we're going to be doing the eyes on camera and then probably the face stuff off camera, and then going back in with concealer on camera. I'm going to grab my big fluffy brush, and you guys will have already seen swatches of this whole palette. As you can see too, a mirror comes with this one. Usually in all the other palettes it doesn't, but this retailed for $18. I know for Black Friday they just had a bunch of them on sale, which I really wish I would have known because they were, I think, were only $12 a piece, but that's okay. Anyways, I am going to jump into this first color right here, this transition color. This color here is 2 Peas, and we're just going to put this into our crease. Nothing super fancy. Just kind of slap that all over. I'm going to scoot you guys in a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. And of course, Colourpop shadows are always really super pigmented. I've been happy with every single palette that I've purchased from them. They all are the same quality formula. I have so many of these, but they're so nice to travel with. This palette is very warm purpley toned, and you get 5 matte shadows in here and 6 shimmery shades, so that's really nice that they threw in some more mattes. I'm just taking a smaller blending brush, and I'm just going to go in with the color Want You Back. It's just looks kind of brown in the pan, but it's kind of comes off with a little purpley tone. And I'm just going to put that right into my crease. It's almost like a mauve color. Okay, and I'm going to go in with this color Winning Ticket right here. And with that same brush, just put it into the outer V of my eye. Just kind of really warming that up. Then I'm going to take a Morphe E22 and going in with this Sparks Fly darker color and just put it just a tiny bit on the outer V, because I think I want to keep it more purpley toned, but I just want to add a little bit of depth in that corner or outer V. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to use this purpley shade right here. This is in the color FBO, and I'm just going to put a little bit and kind of just put it on the outer part of the eye. And with that first shade, I'm going to go back into the orange transition that we put on and just a tiny bit and just kind of put a little bit more on the top just to kind of blend all those colors together. Now with the Super Shock shadows, you want to go ahead and blend out all your eye makeup first and then lastly put that Super Shock shadow on there, because it kind of flakes away when you try to blend the corners. So that's one thing that I noticed using it a couple times, that you just have to be really careful with blending. I think for the most part that's about all we're going to use in this, because I do want to use that on my lid. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these two for you guys right here so you can see them. I would say that Walk of Fame is a little bit more of a difficult formula to work with than the Firecracker one. I feel like the Firecracker one, it holds a little bit better on the eyes. It's kind of, the Walk of Fame is kind of patchy, but this is what the two colors look like right there. This is the Firecracker color and this is the Walk of Fame. They're both beautiful and stunning on the eyes, but this one, it just tends to flake a little bit easier than this. So if anything, I would go with the Firecracker one over the Walk of Fame, but I am going to end up just keeping both of them. But keep in mind that the Walk of Fame is a little bit more difficult to work with. Okay, so we're going to go in with Firecracker, and it has this doe foot flat applicator, almost kind of like the Stila ones that I did a review on, and it does pick up quite a bit of product on the wand itself, which is nice, but I'm going to go ahead and just add that on the space on my lid. Come back in and add some on the other side. I don't know if you guys can really see that. They are very, very pretty, but like I said, they just kind of tend to flake, so they are a little bit more difficult to work with, but it is really pretty on the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and just let that dry for a second, and then I'm going to take a brush and just try to see if I can get the edges a little bit blended. I'm going to take that palette again and use this purple color and just kind of put it on the outside. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes really quick. I'm not gonna do any liner just because I'm not really going anywhere, but I'm gonna go ahead and do some false lashes and my face makeup, and I will be right back. Ready? It is. Blah. Alright guys, so I went ahead and put on my foundation. Now we're gonna move on to the concealer that I picked up. Like I said, I got the color M30, and I think it is pretty light, but when you put it on and it starts to set, I think it comes out a little bit darker, but I find that this color is actually really good for match for me. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this for you guys so you can see compared to my Tarte Shape Tape in the color medium. I just want you guys to see like a color comparison. I think the Colourpop one is, as you can see, it's already starting to change. I say it's more of a oxidizing one, like it does change colors, but for me, I think it actually works better as it changes, because when you first apply it, it is pretty light. And even in the tube, I think it looks pretty light as well. So when I got it, I was a little nervous, but it does blend out really nicely, and when it does change, I feel like it does match my skin a little bit better. For me personally, I don't really like to have a bright, super bright under eye, so I'm okay with the color changing. But I know some people would rather have a super bright under eye. I would definitely say the coverage is about medium. Tarte Shape Tape is definitely more coverage, but this is a good amount of coverage that I need for like an everyday basis. But this is the Tarte Shape Tape, and this is the color medium 30 for Colourpop, so you can just see this one's a little bit more peachier than this Shape Tape, but I think all in all it's a pretty good match for me. So there's color comparisons, and I went ahead and just started blending that out. I'm going to set a little bit because I don't want my foundation to, or my powder to crease underneath my eyes, so I'm just going to use a little bit of my Laura Mercier powder and just set that. The foundation that I'm wearing today is the LA Girl Pro, what is it? This one, the LA Girl Coverage Concealer, or excuse me, the LA Girl Coverage Foundation. It is definitely a little too orange for me right now, and a little too dark, but you know, that's okay. I'm not really going anywhere, so. But yeah, I really like that concealer. I know it's gotten some mixed reviews, but I think it's actually a really good concealer. It works great for my skin, and I have oily skin, so I mean, it doesn't, it definitely creases. I have yet to find a foundation that, or why do I keep saying foundation? I have yet to find a concealer that does not crease on me, but I mean, it's not horrible. All right, moving on. Let me throw on a little blush really quick before we get to the lip. I'm just using my Lottie London Blush Crush blush in the color Zane. Right, let me just finish up my lower lash line going back into this palette. I'm going to take my Morphe E18, and I'm probably just going to mix some of these colors and just put it on my lash line. Lower lash line, I guess I should say. And then I'm going to go in with, I'm going to take this brighter color here up on top, which is the Knot, and just put a little bit in my inner corner for a little pop of shimmer. Alright guys, and now we're going to move on to the lips. The trio, like I said, is called Hidden Agenda, and it came with the colors Rain, Stud, and Mystic. I'm going to go ahead and swatch them for you guys so you can see what they look like. Also, the lashes that I'm wearing today are the Salon Perfect in 614. They are very fluttery, very dramatic, but I actually really like them. These are the three colors right here that you get in the collection. I'm going to go ahead and swatch them. These are the Ultra Satin lips, so they're not going to be like super drying on the lips. But here are the three colors for you guys. The first one going this way. So the first one over here is Rain, the middle one is Stud, and the last one is Mystic. I'm going to go ahead and put on the color Stud. because I think it would pair well with the eye combo I got going on here. So here is the color Stud on my lips. Okay guys, so this is the final look that I came up with. All in all, I actually really love these products. The only thing that I probably would say that I was a little disappointed about when I got in the mail and I tried out was this Walk of Fame color right here. It is a little bit harder to work with, the formula. If you get them, if you've already purchased it, you'll know what I'm talking about. When you try to go and blend it out, it kind of crumbles off your eye. So that's just one thing that I was kind of disappointed about, but everything else that I got I really, really like. I think this palette is another great palette to use. It's very versatile. You get so many pretty colors in here. I love that it comes with a mirror so you can actually travel with it. It's small, and this one I think was only 18 bucks, so not bad for the price that you get. All the shadows, you know. I think it's a great deal, and if you're looking to get something for like more of a neutral mauve colors, I think this would be great to have. Also the lip trio was great. I love the concealer. I have no complaints, and I still need to use this in a tutorial, so look for that coming up in one of the future videos. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you liked the look that I created with the Colourpop order that I placed. I haven't really purchased any other makeup other than I finally got the Retro palette from Hush, so I will be doing a tutorial on that, swatching, and a makeup look for that palette. So make sure you watch for that coming in the near future. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you real soon. Bye!